This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, former pupils at Dunedin's Kavanagh College are joining calls for the Catholic school's name to be changed. Arrowtown's Jed Crawford's fundraiser in honour of his late father exceeds expectations. And Dunedin's Toy 2 Museum has some very special overnight guests. Kia ora and good evening, I'm Sophie Morris. Former pupils at Dunedin's Kavanagh College are joining calls for the Catholic school's name to be changed following revelations of historic sexual abuse. Christian McNabb and Sam Murphy both attended the school and are now circulating a letter calling on the Board of Trustees to change the school's name.
Now with its name under a cloud, Dunedin's Kavanagh College, named after Bishop Kavanagh, under whose watch sexual offenders such as paedophile priest Father Magnus Murray predated on school children. Two former pupils are calling for the bishop's name to be taken off the school.
We had a great time at high school, got many fond memories of this place. Something that was always present in our school is the values of respect, service, justice and truth. At this present time, because of the revelations about Bishop Kavanagh's complicity with perpetrators of abuse, we believe that it's not appropriate to associate his name with those values.
They say it's time for the church to adopt a more transparent culture.
The church protecting Bishop Kavanagh, who also protected perpetrators of harm, and I guess ultimately that protection enables further harm to happen, and people who perpetrate harm rely on this culture in order to keep getting away with it.
They hope by sending an open letter to the college's Board of Trustees to change the name of the school will start action that they say is lacking.
We feel like there hasn't been enough of accountability from the church to make any concrete change at this stage. At the moment, they're just kind of waiting. You know, we feel like there needs to be a bit of pressure put on them from our communities, and we need to sort of say that we don't think this is an alright way to approach such a serious issue.
The pair are also planning a public meeting at the Dunedin Public Library next Wednesday evening to discuss the proposal of a name change. Neither the college nor the current Dunedin bishop responded to requests for comment. In Dunedin, for The South Today.
Dunedin residents are being warned to expect traffic disruptions in hill suburbs as snow could fall as low as 300 metres across the city. Met Service warns a cold front is expected to arrive on the Southland coastline about 1 a.m. tomorrow. If it arrives, the snow isn't expected to settle, but driving conditions around Dunedin's hill suburbs could be slippery and drivers should be cautious. Snow showers are expected to affect the northern motorway between Dunedin and Waitati tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m, and up to 2 centimetres may accumulate near the summit. In central Otago, up to 2 centimetres of snow is expected to accumulate on the Lindis Pass and Crown Range roads overnight. Arrowtown's Jed Crawford thought he'd try to raise $1,000 for cancer research by shaving his head in honour of his late dad. But for 2 weeks later, he's contributed over $21,500 towards a $3 million clinical trial.
Honouring his father by losing his hair. 10-year-old Jed Crawford is having his head shaved to raise funds towards cancer research in memory of his father, who lost a 14-year battle with cancer earlier this year.
My dad passed away 3 months ago, and I wanted to do something positive on Dad's birthday. And so I thought I'd shave off all my hair for sweet tan and making the research centre.
Jed's goal was to raise $1,000, but his total is now more than $21,000 and still climbing, with the money going towards a $3 million clinical trial at Wellington's Gillies McIndoe Research Institute. and his mother couldn't be more proud or grateful.
So proud, we're just blown away by, the support that we've had from the local and local businesses and Arrowtown, Queenstown people and further afield. It's been mind-blowing. It's just amazing. Thank you, everyone.
Jed and his mum, Jeannie, discovered the Wellington Institute has been researching cancer causes and treatments. They hope by raising funds for research, others battling cancer can receive less invasive treatment.
It'd be really nice to know that people were offered more than only chemotherapy and radiotherapy and invasive surgeries that really were so taxing on Keith. So it'd be great to see some better treatments coming along and really positive.
Jed says one of the main reasons he's raising money for a clinical trial is so others might not have to go through losing a parent.
Yeah, I'm just so happy of how many people have donated, and yeah, I just love it that all Dad's friends and family have just helped so much.
November 9th would have been Keith Crawford's 50th birthday, but he lost his 14-year fight with a malignant brain tumour in May, aged 49. In Queenstown, the South Today.
A woman has been airlifted to Timaru Hospital with moderate injuries after she fell while cycling the Alps to Ocean Trail this morning. Emergency services were called to the scene in a remote area near Omarama about 11 a.m. before it was decided to airlift the woman from the scene. A St John's spokeswoman said the ambulance remained on standby until the woman was evacuated safely. The woman's age and the nature of her injuries are not known. Dunedin's Toitū Museum had some very special overnight guests last night as the museum played host to teddy bears of all shapes and sizes. It's the second annual teddy bear sleepover at Toitū, and it's understood the bears caused quite a stir throughout the night.
Proud teddy bear parents waiting patiently to collect their favourite soft toys from Toitū Museum. An array of cuddly toys were dropped off last night for a special teddy bear sleepover, where they got up to all kinds of mischief.
We were sort of expecting them all to stay in their beds, but that did not happen. They wanted to see what was happening, so the soft toys got up and went around and saw what people were doing behind the scenes once the museum closed. So they were doing things like feeding the fish in the Chinese garden and helping look after objects and all sorts of fun, slightly naughty things, I think.
And this morning, the children were in for a surprise when they came to collect their teddies from their beds. Bear owners were shown a slideshow of photos documenting just how their teddies had spent their night away from home.
Yeah, I think the children really enjoyed it, and it was actually really nice for me seeing all the children with their toys and being so proud of them.
While Toitū Museum is no stranger to child-friendly events, Sinclair says the teddy bear sleepover in particular is a big hit.
What I really like about it is very child-centred. Sometimes we do things that we think children should enjoy, but this was really something that children seem to really love.
It's the second year Toitū has hosted a pack of teddy bears, and Sinclair says it's likely to continue in years to come. In Dunedin, the South Today.
Still to come on the South Today. A 7-year-old boy fundraises for Hospice South Canterbury, and Professor Mark Hennigan is farewelled from Otago University.
Step into Shop on Carroll and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
It's the Alex Campbell Menswear massive menswear liquidation. But don't panic, it's not ours. We've bought 2 Auckland stores and we've got up to 70% off.
Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits!
That's the Alex Campbell Menswear massive menswear liquidation.
Electrify NZ Dunedin sell quality European designed e-bikes with reliable componentry so that you too can wear the e-bike grin. Call in for your complimentary test ride today or book online. Find us at 249 Cumberland Street, phone 021 035 9820.
helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
The Green Island Medical Centre offers everything for your family's needs. Whether you are travelling or coming in to discuss health symptoms, our medical staff provide the best of care. We offer Manage My Health, making booking an appointment or requesting a repeat prescription a breeze. We welcome families like yours. Give us a call today, phone 03 488 2754.
Spring is here and it's time to get in the garden. Ready Lawn will take care of your lawn needs, making Lawn Care a snap. They will install the perfect lawn while you plant your favourite flowers and vegetables. Call Ready Lawn today so you can enjoy the coming season.
When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489 2274.
Step into Op Shop on St Andrew and discover a place with plenty of bargains for yourself, your friends and the whole family. We have new items arriving every day. Visit us for a fabulous range of economy and upmarket clothing, accessories, books, shoes and more. Shop with us and support your community.
Welcome back. Hospice South Canterbury received an unexpected gift of cash from a 7-year-old boy this week. Carter Brown of Timaru has been busy raising funds by chopping firewood, resulting in a donation to the local hospice of over $500.
Hospice South Canterbury and Timaru always gratefully receives donations from the public. But when local 7-year-old Carter Brown walked in with a box of cash totalling $582.20, they were blown away and just had to record it on a cell phone.
I did some jobs.
What sort of jobs?
Firewood.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You shifted firewood?
No, I cut it.
Did you really?
Not with an axe, a small hammer.
I was going to say, you still got all your fingers.
And how much is in there, Carter? How much did you raise?
$582.20.
Wow, that is so cool. Aren't you clever?
He's very proud of himself, and he should be.
I'll bet. It's a lot of money. And you're giving it all to hospice?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, aren't we lucky?
As well as chopping kindling, Carter's watering of plants, cleaning cars and gardening have all contributed to the funds raised. In Timaru, for the South Today.
Tributes flowed for Professor Mark Hennigan, who gave his final lecture at Otago University. Now in his mid-60s, the law professor first set foot on the Otago campus in his teens and describes himself as having Otago in his DNA.
A send-off befitting a much-loved leader. An unusually speechless Mark Hennigan admits being caught out by the rousing and warm send-off he was given by students today.
Well, I feel overwhelmed by it, really. I had no idea. They kept it a hidden secret from me. I normally know what's going on around the place, but I had no idea what was going on. I was a little bit emotional with my last lecture coming up, and at Otago and family law. I've got a couple this afternoon, but family law was my last one, and that's my special subject. But no, I saw a few extra people turn up to the class, and I thought that would be it. And then I walked out, and there was people everywhere. So they've done a very good job of hiding it from me.
Professor Hennigan has been part of the law faculty at the University of Otago for 3/4 of his life, having arrived on campus to study in his teens.
My life's been here. I came here when I was 17. So I was 17 when I arrived at University College. I'm 64 now, so that's a very long time being here. But I love the university, I love the city, I'm a supporter of everything about Dunedin. And so my parents grew up here and I came down here, and I've loved every minute of it. My children grew up here, so I'm DNA Dunedin basically.
Prof Hennigan got caught up in a scandal relating to allegations of inappropriate behaviour at a law school's camp he attended, but says his family in Auckland is the only reason for leaving Otago.
I'm only going to Auckland because of my family and my granddaughter. That's my only motivation, nothing else. I mean, I had visions of actually probably having a heart attack in the lecture and dying in the lecture theatre because I thought I'd be here till I was 100. But granddaughter's changed my whole perspective on life, and that's just want to see more of them. And I realise how important it is for young people to have their grandparents around. You know, I think the Maori community have got the right idea that having wider family is really important for you.
In his typically light way, he says it's a good thing to keep moving.
If I stop, I might forget what I'm supposed to do. It's better to keep going, I find. Keep moving forward. If you stop, you could, you might just stop for too long.
Mark Hennigan hopes to return to Otago regularly and intends to see this year's graduation as one of his last official acts. In Dunedin, the South Today.
After the break on the South Today, the Transport Accident Investigation Commission adds ships in certain waters to its watch list of issues, and we take a look at tomorrow's weather.
Every Kiwi deserves a reliable garage door. Rely on Garador to protect your important stuff. Just like Darren, his Garador keeps his favourite ride in mint condition. We have a huge range at affordable prices. Visit our website for a free consultation. We stand behind every door.
The Green Island Medical Centre offers everything for your family's needs. Whether you are travelling or coming in to discuss health symptoms, our medical staff provide the best of care. We offer Manage My Health, making booking an appointment or requesting a repeat prescription a breeze. We welcome families like yours. Give us a call today, phone 03 488 2754.
Step into Op Shop on St Andrew and discover a place with plenty of bargains for yourself, your friends and the whole family. We have new items arriving every day. Visit us for a fabulous range of economy and upmarket clothing, accessories, books, shoes and more. Shop with us and support your community.
Active interior designer Mornington are the curtain and blind experts. The team can even advise you on outdoor products and will ensure that everything is perfect. For interior design with flair, call Active to book your free in-home consultation or call into the showroom in Mornington.
Motor Trade Finance proudly brings you Rural Delivery. A look at the places and faces behind New Zealand agriculture. Tuesday evenings 8:30, repeating Saturday morning at 8 and Sunday afternoons 4:30.
For more than 50 years, Roslyn Mowers and Heating have been selling and servicing quality lawn mowers and outdoor power equipment. Bring your mower, chainsaw, garden equipment in for repair or service and you go in the draw to win a Husqvarna petrol line trimmer. See you in store soon.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole Map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Welcome back. A series of incidents where ships have run aground or struck rocks has prompted the Transport Accident Investigation Commission to add ships in certain waters to its watch list of issues. One of the events occurred in the Milford Sound in July when a French cruise ship struck a stony bank near the base of Milford Peak. This was one of 4 occurrences of its kind to take place in the country in the past 2 years. The Commission's chief says incidents of this nature carry a risk of serious consequences for people, the environment and the economy. Oamaru is hosting the South Island Chartered Club's Women's Fours Bowls tournament this week. The tournament, which started on Tuesday, features over 40 teams made up of 172 players from around the South Island.
Competing at Oamaru's Phoenix Bowling Club, the Women's Four Bowls tournament started on Tuesday with teams playing on 4 different greens. Oamaru player Daphne Campbell says the greens are in excellent condition.
A special thanks to the greenkeepers too. They've done a fantastic job at this time of the year.
With over 170 players getting together from around the South Island, it's more than just a bowls tournament.
The camaraderie is absolutely brilliant. It's friendship. You meet people that you've been playing with over the past years and you're making new friendship, which is absolutely fantastic. It's very, very good.
And her team are possibly enjoying a slight home advantage.
I shouldn't be saying this, but we have actually had 5 wins out of 5 games, and some of the other teams have had 3.5, 4.5 games, so it's been going very well. Mind you, we should be able to on our own green, shouldn't we?
The championship, plate and consolidation, finals and semi-finals will be held tomorrow, wrapping up the tournament. In Oamaru, for the South Today.
The streets of central Otago will soon rock as a new Buskers festival begins. However, organisers hope more than musicians turn up. They're even looking forward to a living statue making an appearance.
Getting ready to sing for the crowds is Amy Blair of Alexandra.
Can't stop staring at those ocean lights.
She is one of many creative artists who will take part in a new Buskers festival. The event has been organised by the Central Otago District Arts Trust and the Central Otago Music Inclusive Club and will run alongside the Alexandra Time Festival. Co-organiser Dennis Litchfield says a range of performers could take part.
The idea of the Busking Festival is really really keen to try and see to get some more life into around Central Otago, but street lights, street art. It's not necessarily focused around guitars, ukuleles or piano players. We're looking for, we have some stilt walkers possibly coming, with hopefully the living statue's going to turn up. We have some poetry readers, so it's all about getting art out in the street and giving people something that's, when they walk down the street, there's something that can make them smile.
The festival will run for 3 days beginning on the 31st of October. Simon Henderson for the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Former pupils at Dunedin's Kavanagh College are joining calls for the Catholic school's name to be changed following revelations of historic sexual abuse. Arrowtown's Jed Crawford thought he'd try to raise $1,000 for cancer research by shaving his head in honour of his late dad. And Dunedin's Toitu Museum has some very special overnight guests as they're playing host to teddy bears of all shapes and sizes. And time now for a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Craig.
Hi. Yeah, we've got a story about some more tensions between cyclists and truck drivers in the city. We had a story this morning where two truck drivers allegedly threatened to run over a cyclist on Portobello Road. We had some video footage of that. And today we've got a cyclist who was abused by a truck driver, and then the truck driver's company, after raising concerns about one of the vehicles parked on a cycle lane in Fright Street. So got quite confrontational, quite nasty, and he's obviously gone to raise his concerns with the officials as well. We've got industry executives just calling for a bit of calm over the whole issue. There's a lot of work going on around the city on the roads at the moment and a lot of tension, so I think people just need to take a bit of a deep breath really and get on with each other.
Right.
We've also got a story about some speed changes in the wind in Dunedin to provide some more safety around schools. Council's identified 8 schools in the northern end of the city where they're going to bring in a 40-kilometre variable speed zone, which sees the speed reduced during those key times when kids are coming from and to school. So that should go ahead next week. There's a meeting in council to discuss that, and it should really just be a matter of ticking it off. Big weekend for mountain biking in the city with South Island Secondary School champs. We talked to a local competitor, Zach White, who's just about broken every bone in his body on his mountain bike, including his jaw a month ago, but he's back and ready to go this weekend. Signal Hill Track, 200 kids, and the Signal Hill Track's really getting a good reputation nationally at the moment, and we're getting a lot of good events down here, so that's pretty cool. Right. And also Ranfurly Shield and rugby, Otago's got its big challenge against Waikato on Saturday. haven't held the Shield in 5 years. We talked to Tigers captain Michael Collins, who was part of that side that won it 5 years ago and would be very keen to bring it back again.
Great, well thank you Craig. All of that and more in tomorrow's ODT. And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by Mole Map.
Tonight's southern view is of a crane working on the Oamaru Harbour. Looking at the situation, a winter-like day ahead tomorrow with strong bitter winds and sleety showers, snow inland to 300 metres, still cold and breezy on Saturday with some coastal showers, but becoming fine on Sunday with frost and chilly temperatures. Starting at the northwest of the South Island, Greymouth and Westport can expect rain and a high of 11 degrees. Across to the northeast, Nelson also has rain and 16 degrees, while Blenheim is in for a very similar day with rain and 12 degrees. And to Canterbury, Kaikoura will be wet with 11 degrees, Christchurch will be rainy with 8 degrees, and Ashburton will be identical to Christchurch with rain and a high of 8 degrees. Looking at the southern towns, Catlins, Balclutha, Lumsden and Gore are all in for strong southerlies with showers clearing and a high of 7. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes area, winter is back with a vengeance here. It will be strong southerlies and snow showers for all of you, with Wanaka at 5, Alexandra at 4 and Queenstown shivering with a high of just 3 degrees. The best place to be is Te Anau, where it's strong southerlies, showers clearing and a high of 7. Looking at the northern towns, Timaru and Oamaru can expect strong southerlies and showers with a high of 8. More wintry further inland with Omarama and Twizel in for strong southerlies, snow showers and a high of just 5 degrees. And in Dunedin, rain will start developing tonight with strong southwesterlies and an overnight low of 3. It's bitterly cold tomorrow with wintry showers till early afternoon, some bringing small hail and sleet with snow flurries above 300 metres. Cloud will start breaking late afternoon with a few brief sunny periods possible. The strong gusty southwesterly winds will ease tomorrow night, 7 and 4 degrees. And sunny periods and some cloud on Saturday with strong cold westerlies, but a period of showers from early evening with winds switching southwesterly, 9 and 5 degrees. And in Invercargill, sleety rain will start easing tonight with strong to near gale southerlies with an overnight low of 4. Wintry showers with hail and sleet tomorrow start slowly clearing later in the day with strong, gusty, very cold southwesterlies, 7 and 4. Cloud increasing and a period of showers developing on Saturday with fresh to strong cold southwesterlies, 8 and 5 degrees. That's all for our news this Thursday. For the latest news from the southern region, head online and follow us on Facebook, YouTube and at channel39.co.nz as well as odt.co.nz. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.